Days of Our Lives Spoil 3rd to 27th. EJ destroys evidence, Johnny faces arrest, Rachel's confession, and a shocking twist in July. The world of Days of Our Lives is no stranger to suspense, betrayal, and deeply complicated family dynamics, and this coming week, June 23rd to 27th, will deliver all that and more. With an attempted murder investigation heating up, a father desperate to protect his son, and a shocking confession from an unlikely source, Salem is about to be shaken once again. But as fans know all too well, in this town, truth is rarely simple, and justice doesn't always come easy. Here's your full breakdown of what to expect in the days ahead, and why this storyline could change the DiMera family forever. A father's desperation. E.J. DiMera destroys the memory card. E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, is a man who's done terrible things to protect his family. But this week, his loyalty as a father may take him even further into dangerous territory. After recovering from a near-fatal shooting, E.J. is more convinced than ever that his son Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, didn't pull the trigger. Yet when a piece of damning evidence resurfaces, E.J. must act quickly, or risk seeing Johnny arrested and possibly sent to prison. The evidence in question? A memory card containing security footage that might show what really happened the night E.J. was shot. Rita Leslie, a side character with ties to multiple storylines, retrieves the card from its hiding place and brings it back into play. But before it can be handed over to the police or fall into the wrong hands, E.J. intercepts it. What happens next is a classic Days move. E.J. destroys the memory card, eliminating what could be the only concrete evidence in the case. But has he just saved his son, or made things worse? Rachel's midnight confession. Johnny in the crosshairs. Unfortunately for E.J., not all evidence is digital, and some of it comes from the most unexpected places. Rachel Black, Finley Rose Slater, young and impressionable, has been tormented by memories of the shooting. After a series of sleepless nights and whispered words in her sleep, her behavior catches the attention of none other than Dr. Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall. Marlena, ever the concerned aunt and seasoned therapist, gently urges Rachel to open up. And finally she does. In a confession that could destroy the DiMera family, Rachel tells Marlena she saw Johnny with a gun. According to Rachel, Johnny was in a heated argument with E.J. on the night of the shooting, and he had the weapon in hand. For Marlena, the accusation is almost too painful to bear. Johnny is her grandson. But if Rachel is telling the truth or even just part of it, Marlena can't ignore what she's heard. Soon, Marlena shares Rachel's revelation with Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, and the two begin to piece together what they know. A confrontation with Johnny becomes inevitable. Johnny's confession, but it's not what you think when confronted. Johnny doesn't lie. He admits it, he did have a gun that night. He did point it at his father during an emotionally charged fight, but he insists he didn't pull the trigger. Johnny swears that something else happened, something he can't fully explain. According to him, someone else must have fired the shot that nearly killed E.J. But given the circumstances and with no memory card to back him up, Johnny's words may not be enough to save him. Even worse, he admits he's been carrying the guilt, feeling responsible because of the confrontation. To him, it's as if he might as well have pulled the trigger. To the authorities, guilt isn't a metaphor. It's cause for arrest. Jada's evidence mounts. Johnny faces the law detective Jada Hunter. Elia Cantu, methodical and tenacious, has been quietly building her case. And with Rachel's statement, Johnny's admission, and the lack of exonerating footage, she has what she needs to move forward. Just when Johnny believes he's found peace with E.J., just when father and son are finally beginning to reconnect, Jada moves in. Johnny DiMera is arrested for the attempted murder of his own father. The news sends shockwaves across Salem. Marlena is distraught. Roman is furious. E.J. is stunned and shaken. Even though he tried to protect Johnny by destroying the evidence, it wasn't enough. And the question remains, is Johnny really guilty? Johnny maintains his innocence, but who will believe him? Behind bars, Johnny insists on his innocence. He pleads not guilty, repeating over and over that he did not shoot his father. But without evidence to support his version of events, even those closest to him are beginning to doubt. As July approaches, tensions will rise. Marlena is torn between trusting Rachel's memory and her love for her grandson. E.J. is haunted by his own choices. And Johnny's reputation is crumbling under the weight of suspicion. But then, just as things seem darkest, everything changes. Shocking arrests in July. Johnny is cleared according to new spoilers. A dramatic series of arrests is coming in July, and they'll turn this story on its head. In an unexpected twist, the real shooter may finally be identified. Whether it's a returning character, a secret enemy, or a long-buried grudge coming to light, someone else is going to be unmasked as the one who tried to kill EJ. And with that, Johnny DiMera will finally be vindicated. His name will be cleared. But at what cost? The emotional fallout could be just as intense as the legal one. Will Marlena apologize for doubting him? Will EJ forgive himself for not doing more? And will Johnny ever be able to trust again? Final thoughts, a week that will shake Salem to its core as Days of Our Lives rolls through the final week of June and into July. It's bringing some of its most gripping storytelling in recent memory. Here's what to watch for: a father willing to break the law to protect his child. A young girl's memory that could convict or condemn the wrong person. A confession that nearly destroys a family. And a twist that changes everything. The truth is coming. But in Salem, the truth always comes with consequences. Don't miss a moment of this thrilling storyline. Because when it comes to the DiMeras, nothing stays buried forever. Salem's Wedding of the Year. Love, loss, and new beginnings in the heart of Salem, where love stories bloom amidst secrets and sorrow. The Days of Our Lives episode, airing on June 24, 2025, promises to deliver a moment of pure joy. The wedding of Paul Nerita and Andrew Donovan. This grand celebration, dubbed the Wedding of the Year, will bring together friends and family to honor a love that has weathered countless storms. Yet, even as Salem sparkles with romance, the shadow of loss lingers as the town mourns the passing of beloved patriarch John Black. For viewers over 65 who have followed the triumphs and heartaches of Days for decades, this episode offers a poignant blend of hope, healing, and the enduring power of community. A love story for the ages. Paul Nerita, Christopher Sean, and Andrew Donovan, Colton Little, have captured the hearts of Salem's residents with their undeniable chemistry and unwavering devotion. Their journey to the altar has been anything but easy, marked by personal struggles, family drama, and the challenges of finding love in a town where secrets lurk around every corner. But on this special day, all obstacles fade away as Paul and Andrew prepare to say "I do" in a ceremony that promises to be both heartfelt and unforgettable. The wedding, set against the backdrop of Salem's picturesque town square, is a vision of elegance and warmth. White roses and soft candlelight adorn the venue, reflecting the couple's shared hope for a bright future. As Paul and Andrew stand hand in hand, their eyes locked in a moment of quiet intimacy, the love between them is palpable. For longtime fans, this union is a reminder of the show's ability to craft love stories that resonate across generations, celebrating the beauty of commitment and the courage it takes to build a life together. A gathering of loved ones. No Salem wedding is complete without the presence of family and friends, and Paul and Andrew's big day is no exception. The guest list reads like a who's who of Days of Our Lives history, bringing together characters whose lives have intertwined in countless ways. Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, Salem's wise and compassionate psychiatrist, will be there, her heart full of pride for Paul, whom she has come to love as family. Shane Donovan, Charles Shaughnessy, Andrew's father, beams with joy as he watches his son take this momentous step. Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, Carrie Brady, Christy Clark, and even Paul's ex-boyfriend Will Horton, Chandler Massey, join the celebration, their presence a testament to the bonds that endure in Salem even through heartbreak and change. Will's attendance adds a layer of complexity to the day. Once deeply in love with Paul, Will has since found his own happiness, but his presence at the wedding stirs memories of their past. Yet, in true Salem fashion, Will handles the moment with grace, offering Paul a warm smile and a heartfelt congratulations. For viewers who have followed Will and Paul's story, this moment is a powerful reminder that love, in all its forms, leaves an indelible mark on the heart. The gathering is bittersweet, however, as the absence of John Black, played by the late Drake Hodgson, casts a gentle shadow over the festivities. John, a pillar of strength and love in Salem, was a father figure to many, including Paul. His recent passing has left the town reeling, and the wedding serves as both a celebration and a moment to honor his memory. Marlena, who shared a decades-long love story with John, carries his spirit with her as she watches Paul and Andrew exchange vows. Her strength in the face of grief inspires those around her, reminding everyone that love endures, even in the face of loss. A morning of romance for Steve and Kayla while Paul and Andrew's wedding takes center stage. The episode also weaves in moments of tenderness for other beloved couples. Steve Patch Johnson, Stephen Nichols, and Kayla Brady, Mary Beth Evans, one of Salem's most iconic pairs, share a romantic morning that reaffirms their deep connection. As sunlight streams through their bedroom window, Steve pulls Kayla close, his trademark grin softening into a look of pure adoration. "We've been through a lot, sweetness," he murmurs, using the nickname that has melted hearts for decades. "But you're still the best thing that ever happened to me." Kayla, ever the voice of warmth and reason, responds with a kiss that speaks volumes. Their love, forged through years of trials from kidnappings to family crises, remains a beacon of hope for viewers. For those over 65 who may have watched Steve and Kayla's romance blossom in the 1980s, this scene is a nostalgic nod to the enduring power of a love that refuses to fade. Their quiet moment together, filled with laughter and shared memories, offers a counterpoint to the grandeur of the wedding, showing that love can be just as profound in the everyday moments. Marlena's special bond with Rachel. Meanwhile, Marlena takes on a different role, one that highlights her nurturing spirit. After a lively slumber party, she looks after young Rachel Black, Alice Halsey, the daughter of Kristen DeMera and Brady Black. Rachel, with her boundless energy and curious mind, adores her time with Marlena, who has become a surrogate grandmother to many of Salem's children. As they sip hot cocoa and giggle over silly stories, Marlena's gentle guidance helps Rachel navigate the complex emotions of a day filled with both joy and sorrow. Marlena's time with Rachel is a reminder of her role as Salem's emotional anchor. Even as she grieves for John, she finds solace in caring for others, offering wisdom and comfort with every word. For viewers who have come to see Marlena as a symbol of resilience, this moment underscores her ability to find light in the darkest times, a quality that resonates deeply with those who have faced their own losses. A toast to friendship at the pub as the wedding festivities continue. Will Horton joins his aunts, Carrie and Kayla, for a drink at the Brady Pub, a Salem institution where secrets are spilled and bonds are strengthened. The trio shares a table cluttered with pints of beer and plates of pub fries, their laughter filling the air. Carrie, who has returned to Salem for the wedding, regales them with stories of her life abroad, while Kayla offers a warm, sisterly perspective on the changes in Salem. Will, ever the thoughtful listener, soaks in the moment, grateful for the family that has supported him through his own tumultuous journey. The pub scene is a love letter to Days of Our Lives fans, capturing the camaraderie and history that makes Salem so special. For older viewers who may recall the pub's early days as a backdrop for Brady family gatherings, this moment feels like a warm embrace, inviting them to reminisce about the characters and stories that have shaped the show over the years. A day of healing and hope. The June 24, 2025 episode of Days of Our Lives is more than just a wedding. It's a tapestry of love, loss, and the resilience of a community that refuses to break. Paul and Andrew's vows mark a new beginning, a promise to face the future together, no matter what challenges lie ahead. Steve and Kayla's quiet morning reminds us that love grows stronger with time, while Marlena's care for Rachel shows the power of nurturing the next generation. And in the Brady Pub, Will and his aunts celebrate the ties that bind, proving that family is more than blood. It's the people who stand by you through every storm. As Salem gathers to honor Paul and Andrew, the memory of John Black lingers, a gentle reminder that those we love never truly leave us. For viewers over 65 who have watched Days of Our Lives weave its magic for decades, this episode is a gift, a chance to celebrate the joy of new love, to mourn the losses that shape us, and to believe in the possibility of healing. In Salem, where every day brings a new twist, one truth remains constant: love, in all its forms, is the heartbeat of the story.